Hey everybody. So, as a hookah smoker, I don't know about but I've heard a lot of people tell me that, that hookah smoking is worse for you than cigarette smoking. Um, Honestly, I can't really tell how that's true, in plenty of different reasons. Um, so today I'm going to be showing you, like demonstrating to you, like, how I think, or how, like, what argument I have to show that hookah smoking is not as harmful to your health as cigarette smoking. Now remember, this video is for demonstrating purposes only. I'm not condoning any, I'm not telling you to go smoke whichever you want to smoke. I'm not telling you which one's worse, which one's better, because I don't have cold hard facts. But here's the way that I would like to tell. First off, you need to keep in mind that cigarette smoking and hookah smoking are pretty much two completely different things. Yes, you are smoking tobacco, but remember, with cigarettes you're directly combusting the tobacco with an open flame, basically, and you're inhaling it. Whereas hookah, you're heating up the tobacco instead, and it's being drawn down through a metal stem into a vase of water, being filtered out, bubbles. The bubbles pop, smoke comes up, goes through the hose into your lungs. Whereas a cigarette, like I said, it's combusting straight into your lungs. So that's how that's the best way for me to explain, first step. So what I'm going to be doing is I have two white napkins right here. Two completely clear white napkins. They're both just one. So I'm going to keep them folded as they are, just normal. And I'm going to go ahead and smoke my hookah for a couple minutes. And I'm going to exhale the smoke through the napkin and show you guys what's going on. I'm smoking Tangiers Cane Mint with 3.5 Cocoa Drama coals. So as you can see, I'm inhaling the smoke, putting the napkin to my mouth, and exhaling through the napkin. Okay, so I didn't count how many puffs that was, but I did it. So here's the result of the hookah smoke. Nothing. The napkin is still white. Only difference is it's wet. There's moisture in the napkin, and so I mean, it's wet. It's like you just put it under the sink. It's like water. So I guess the way I can explain this, I'm not exactly too sure, but I guess since there's water involved with it and you're heating up the juices of the tobacco, you're basically just getting more like a vaporish smoke. So you're getting some water particles into it, basically just moisture. So that's that. So as you can see, again, it's clear, still a white napkin, it's just wet. Alright? So right now I'm going to go ahead and light up a cigarette. I have Camel filters. Okay? So the filter's still on and everything. Filter's about up to here, and the rest of this is just tobacco, which is what you're going to smoke. So go ahead and grab my lighter, and I'm going to grab this napkin, which is the same exact thing as the last one, just one. Here's the other one, here's the hookah, here's the cigarette. So this one's unused. Right there you see it. So go ahead and light this up. Okay, so I got the cigarette started. So that's about 3 puffs by now. Already in. My throat is getting harsh. Of course, while you're smoking cigarettes, that's what happens. At this point, I already feel the nicotine buzz just from about half the cigarette. Already lightheaded. Okay, so the cigarette is pretty much done. It's brought to the end. There's a little bit more, not too much, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it out. Okay. So cigarette's out. And here's the filter. If you guys can see that, it's already yellow. Now remember, this is the Hookah napkin. Still white. And from one cigarette, this is the result. Okay? Hope you guys can see that right there. The napkin has turned yellow and brown with some black specks in there too. So go ahead and show this to you guys again, so you guys can see that. Now, that's my proof right there. I mean, from one cigarette, that's one napkin, just from one cigarette. The usual smoker will smoke up to a pack a day. And you know, getting in all that tar and whatever the hell that's in there. Whereas hookah, you know, you sit for about an hour and a half. You're smoking with friends. You know, the napkin hasn't changed colors at all when I did it with the hookah. So basically, what I'm trying to explain is that you know, cigarette smoke is much more harmful to your health than hookah smoke. Then again, remember, I'm not... Okay, I've read statistics saying that, what was it, 1 hour of hookah smoking is equivalent to smoking, like, 20 cigarettes or something. I'm not too sure if that's smoke volume-wise, if that's nicotine-wise, or tar-wise. You can already rule out tar-wise, because the tar is obviously more present in the cigarette. And remember, you're not burning the hookah tobacco, you're heating it up, whereas a cigarette, you're burning the tobacco. Nicotine-wise, if they're saying an hour of hookah smoking is equivalent to 40 or 20 cigarettes of nicotine, go ahead and go smoke 20 cigarettes in 1 hour, and tell me how you feel after, because you're not going to feel great after. I mean, of course, after smoking 1 hour of hookah, I feel fine. I don't feel sick, I don't get lightheaded, you know, and also other aspects, like cigarette smoke makes you smell bad. I mean, just from that, my mouth already tastes like tobacco, it It's burnt, it's disgusting. No matter how many times I'm going to go wash my mouth out right now, I'm still going to taste cigarette tobacco for the next couple of hours. Whereas hookah tobacco, I don't taste anything. You know, I taste mint when I smoke mint, and I have absolutely no problem with that. Hookah tobacco has not yellowed my teeth, it has not yellowed my tongue, has not burnt my tongue, my gums, whereas cigarettes burn my gums, my tongue, you know, it just yellows my teeth and all the above. And of course, you know, with cigarettes, you know, every couple hours you have to go out and smoke a cigarette if you're addicted to them, whereas hookah I can smoke throughout the day whenever I want to. I can go out for 8 hours with friends and not even think about hookah because I don't consider myself addicted to hookah, because I don't think that there's enough nicotine to get you addicted to it. Hookah is more you want to relax. It's a social thing, you know, you get your friends together, you sit around, you enjoy yourselves. Whereas a cigarette, you know, like you're out with friends and you're like, oh wait, hold on guys, let me go outside for like 10 minutes, go smoke a cigarette, get my fix, come back in, you know. So it's just things like that where you have to consider. So I mean, all the statistics and, you know, the media saying that hookah tobacco is worse for you, I mean, honestly, I just can't see how that's true. Honestly, I think it's all biased. They need to do real studies on it. You know, I'm not trying to convince anyone or anything. I don't have cold hard facts. Hopefully eventually I will as I go throughout school, because I'm majoring in science. I'll be able to see what the true, you know, science behind smoking is. But for the point that I'm in now, this is the best way I can, you know, explain it to everyone. So I'm tired of people, you know, like my friends coming up to me, different family members telling me hookah tobacco is worse for you than cigarettes, you know, don't smoke hookah, stuff like that. You know, I just can't see how that's true. I have been smoking cigarettes for about 2 years, and I quit for 6 months. And I smoked hookah in that time, and I had no cravings while smoking hookah, but I'm not trying to replace it with nicotine. It was more of that smoking sensation. Unfortunately, now I am smoking cigarettes again, but this is enough to make someone quit. This is enough to make me quit again. Cigarette smoking is a very hard thing to quit. You know, hookah, like I said, I can go for days without it, I can go for hours without it, you know, whichever I want. I have a choice with it, whereas cigarette smoking, it's a lot more than that. You know, you go through withdrawal, you know, you feel like shit if you don't smoke, and just all the above, things like that. So, you know, this has just been an informative video. I hope I can show and open the eyes of some of you, and just show people that, you know, what you're reading saying that hookah smoking is worse for you, I just can't, you know, I don't see it. I'm going to say this, I'm not going to quote the doctor's name, I'm not going to give any names out. I have spoken my doctor, my general practitioner, who of course has an MD. I've spoken to him, I told him that I've quit smoking cigarettes, and he said that's okay. You know, he said that, you know, good job, congratulations on quitting smoking cigarettes. Then I explained to him that I smoke hookah now, and he told me that it's not as a big deal. You know, the amount of tobacco is very limited. Again, I'm not going to directly quote, I'm not going to give names out of my doctor because I don't have his permission. That is just one doctor's opinion. It does not mean that it's true. Everyone has different opinions. I can ask another doctor and tell me the exact opposite. But this is as informative as I can get and tell you guys exactly what's going on. So I hope this video has been fun or whatever to show you guys. So yeah, thanks guys. Take care.